Okay, this video is regarding Ike Emmanuel. He's from Nigeria. He just moved in our building about 2 years ago. This is regarding the person that assaulted me. I renovated his apartment. His wife Helen had hired me to renovate her whole apartment. I'm not gonna be short about this. They robbed me. They robbed me. They pay me $2,500. They owe me about $20,000. And I left them and I go. I never mentioned it. But then Ike Emmanuel came in after because she came and told me she doesn't have a husband. But he came on the last day when I'm leaving with my tools because she didn't want to pay me and I only have a day work left. So I left the job and now he's going around. He become the president for the board of director of one YCC 164. That is our condominium corporation complex. So he's going around telling people I'm a drug addict, I'm a crackhead, I'm all kinds of things. Anyways, I go to the doctor to take drug screen tests, which I will show people later, but I don't need him to nobody validation. But I just want to expose my story on YouTube because there's someone involved with Mega He, police officer Mega He, badge number 4844. Have three civilian. He stalking me, putting people to rob me. This been going on for the last 40 years. And he stay in the background. And they report all to him, and he decide what they must do. So they robbed me. He goes around telling people all kind of defaming me, defaming my character, putting people to interfere with me and stuff, following me around in the building. Anyways, one day I'm coming in on the 24th of February at about 9 p.m. to ask. I call Ike Emmanuel followed me. He saw me come off the bus stop and followed me and reached up to me when I'm opening the lobby door and it started interfering with me, calling me all kinds of names. And he followed me till to the stairwell. I had to walk down the stairwell to avoid him. I came home. I called the police at 9:04 p.m. to ask for help because I came off the bus. The bus stop was in front of Ike Emmanuel home. He can see me coming out of the bus. He left his home and catches up to me at the front door of the Eddystone, calling me a drug addict and telling me he heard that I am going to sue him. I told him not to talk to me. I never say anything to him. Whoever told him that is his problem. I told him to leave me alone. He followed me to the door where I went down the basement to avoid him. I came home and called at 9:04. I called the police switchboard. Uh, um, I spoke to a female police officer. She gave me her badge number as 87605. I called 808 416 808 2222. Is the police switchboard. This police officer started to make arguments with me that she's not going to send no police. I begged. I begged. She's putting words in my mouth and says she's not sending any police officer over. Anyways, uh, she refused to send the police. I asked her to send the police just to talk to Ike Emmanuel so that he could stop harassing me and before the harassment becoming into any physical altercation. But she insisted that she's not sending no police officer, made some serious accusation to me on the phone, right? Then she created a serious argument. Anyway, she refused. On the 27th of February, At approximately 3:28 p.m., I was called by Zahida Khan, who is one of the board of directors. She called me to the office of YCC 164. She told me that Ike Emanuel was removed from the board of directors and I should put a board to block a sliding glass to secure the office so he cannot open the door illegally through the glass. I took my measuring tape and went to the office and measured the area to put the board over the glass. Ike Emanuel was sitting on the chair talking to the property manager. I went to the office to measure. Ike Emanuel said to me, "What are you doing? Get out of here." He proceeded to get up from his chair and walk towards me. I backed back. You can see in the video, I keep backing back so that he doesn't get to assault me. But he rushed me and he pushed me real hard. Right. The only reason I was left standing is because I stepped back one, two. I work out, so I'm a pretty bit a tough man too. So or else I would have fling about 10 feet to the force that he pushed me. Right. Anyways, I called the police again. Two police officers came. Um, the one that actually talked to me, his name is PC Constable Logani, Longani, Longani. His badge number is 12356. The two police officers came. Mr. Logani took the report from me, and he's telling me, "Oh, it's just a push, right? That I shouldn't be charging the guy." I told him, I says, "I want you to press charges on him because this is a continuous thing. It's been going on for a year now, and it turned into an assault. And you guys see, because of your negligence, me, I get involved in an assault, right? I could have get killed. I could have get hurt because the police lack the ability to do his job." Anyways, he talked me out of the whole, just give him a chance. He came with his baby. I gave him a chance. I told the police Longani to tell him that I give him a chance, that he shouldn't be bothering me. But anyways, anywhere I go in the building, I don't know how he knows where I'm going. I went up on the second floor to see somebody. I'll show you another video. He's already there standing talking with the people where I'm going. Right? I go there. I took my son as a witness, and because I went to talk to Sandra, a lady that probably gonna take his spot on the board. He reached there before me. Anyways, he leave when I go there, as the police told him he should be leaving, right, wherever I am. He left and went home. But when he went down, it seems, I don't know, I cannot say, but the front door of 10 Eddystone, the lobby front door, was broken, hanging off on 1 inches, and the pullback was holding it. I go there and I fixed the door, but there was something broken on top. So I had to leave the door open, but it's just the first door, so it is where you come in, and there's a little spot where people can stand, and then you come into the building on the other doors. So it's like a little lobby spot, like a little waiting spot. So I had to leave the door open, and I chacked it with a paintbrush, and I leave to come up to bring a note down to paste it on the door to tell people not to trouble the door, because I know it's gonna fall out after they probably move it a 200-300 time it open. It will drop off the hinges again because it need another support on top. I know that because I'm a contractor. So when I came upstairs, Ike Manuel and Gladys, a lady in this building, one of his Nigerian friends, they went down and closed the door. They sabotaged my job, and he sabotaged my job. He locked the door, and now the door fell off back again after about maybe 6, 8 hours of people passing in and out. Instead, that door would have been there Monday morning. For them to call a door specialist, probably they have to replace the door. So I was supposed to be the superintendent of the building. I had to refuse the job because of Ike Emanuel sabotaging my work, interfering with me. Anyway, the police didn't do his job and caused all these problems. My son had dropped a paper on the floor, and the superintendent had called the police. And, you know, they came. I asked them what they came. Oh, yes, this guy says your son dropped a paper on the floor. They came for that and wanted to charge my son. But they are not charging someone that assaulted me. If I tell someone, I'll hit you, believe me, it's a threat, and the police would charge me. They go down that low to charge me. Okay? I've had some nasty charges on me already, even traffic charges. Can you imagine getting charged for improper license plate light, bald tire, dirty windscreen, cracked windscreen, dirty plates, rust spot on car? I mean, it's endless what they had done to me in this country. But my resilience, because the more they try to hurt me, the more determined I get because I know they are on the wrong, and it gives me more power. They try to break me, but like I told you, I am unbreakable, untouchable, indestructible, undeniable, and they cannot stop me. They cannot stop me. I know, and what I am about to expose, they cannot stop me. They're trying to get people to fight me so I could get locked up. So I am not going to fight nobody unless I have to defend my life. So now tomorrow morning, Monday or Tuesday morning, I'm going to the Justice of Peace office to lay charges because the police cannot do his work and didn't do his work. This been going on over a 40-year period. Mr. Mega, he in the background have three civilians stalking me and creating all these problems in my life. And he's telling me, you're going to have to prove it. Well, Mr. Mega, he badge number 4844, right? 14 Division Police Force, ex-police officer. You are not a police officer, you fool. What happened to you? Are you nuts? You won't stop? You think you can break me? You cannot break me. I told you I'm unbreakable, Mega. Watch out. You are going to go to jail, or you yourself, among the nasty thing you do to me when I publish the book, you going to shoot yourself in the head like I know, like all the bad cops does. Because I don't think you can face anyone in society when I expose what you did to me. Is so sick. You are a sick man. You know a serial killer? He kills and kills and kills. Really, he's begging for help. So he would not stop kill until they catch him and help him. That's what you call a serial killer. You are a serial, I don't know what, bro. But you are a serial psychopath. You are mad. You need serious help. You little piece of shithole. You know your day is coming. And I am not afraid to tell people what you have done. Your day is coming, Megahi. And those three you have stalking me. There is 3 times I went to Guyana, and reports are sure you sent those 3 people to follow me. Immigration have records of it. So you guys put my wife to steal all my documents so I can't travel again. I'm living 20 years in Canada with a health